And by the way, Joe, the Mexican president is now boasting that his country is safer than the U.S. Apparently, everyone on Earth now knows that they can walk all over Joe Biden, and they know that most cities and towns have adopted this defund, dismantle, no bail law insanity of the Democratic Socialist Party. Here with reaction, South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham is with us. Senator, a lot to talk about tonight. They shot down our drone. What should our answer be?
Well, we should hold them accountable and say that if you ever get near another U.S. set flying in international waters, your airplane would be shot down. What would Ronald Reagan do right now? He would start shooting Russian planes down if they were threatening our assets. American foreign policy is in free fall. I can't add much to what you've said. All I can tell you is that on multiple fronts, we're in a dangerous situation. Weakness breeds provocation. They spy balloon over the United States, shooting down an American drone, multi-million-dollar drone. They know they can get away with it. Mexico is blaming us for the fentanyl crisis, and Joe Biden is like a deer in the headlights. He needs to up his game quickly.
Okay, now, to what extent do you believe Joe's lack of reaction to the Chinese spy balloon and the fact Russia was watching the trip over Alaska, the trip down the coast of Canada, the trip into Idaho, Montana, Kansas, Missouri, Kentucky, and then they made it to your great state of South Carolina, and then finally it got shot down. Well, obviously, Putin was watching all of this. President Xi was testing us. God only knows what these lasers are in Hawaii. Do you have any insight into what they are?
No, but it all started with Afghanistan. When Biden got into power, he pulled out of Afghanistan, and that set everything else in motion. Obama's president, Putin invades Ukraine, takes Crimea. Biden gets elected president. Putin's trying to dismantle Ukraine. The border is completely broken. The Mexican president is taunting the United States, belittling the Republican Party, claiming Mexico is not responsible for the poisoning of America through fentanyl, and our commander-in-chief is sitting around playing the fiddle while the world burns. So President Biden, you're the Rodney Dangerfield of world leaders. Nobody respects you. And if you don't change your game and up your game, we're going to have World War III. Here's the next war that's coming. Israel is going to have to take military action to stop the Iranians from developing enriched uranium to the point it can become a weapon. They're at 84%. All they have to do is get to 90%. We're not doing a damn thing about the Iranians trying to develop a nuclear bomb under our plain sight.
I would like to know, we know that Russian drones are flying over Ukraine. Why don't we shoot down 2 of theirs and send a message? You shoot down 1 of ours, we'll shoot down 2 the first time, 10 the next time. Why don't we do it now and send a do it now?
Well, what did Trump do when the Iranians were killing Americans all over the Mideast? He killed Soleimani, right? What did he do to take down the caliphate? He unleashed the military, and the caliphate was destroyed in about 3 months. Do you believe for 1 minute that Russia would have done this on Trump's watch? Do you believe for 1 minute that Russia would have invaded Ukraine if Donald Trump was president of the United States?
I think they had a healthy, realistic fear of Donald Trump.
There is no fear of Joe Biden. His policies are not working. We're being walked on. We're being crapped on. And we're about to have a major war because China is sizing up Biden, and they're going to go into Taiwan if we don't up our game in Ukraine. Biden's always late to the game.
He's late to give
them tanks.
Senator. Mark my words. He wouldn't lift a finger. Last question. And I talked to a lot of my conservative friends, and they generally know that Putin is evil. They know Russia is a hostile regime. They openly supported, financial support. Joe Biden has steadfastly not permitted the Ukrainians to get fighter jets, MiGs, from Poland and other countries. Also, Western European countries have not paid their fair share. And he's not fighting to win if he's not going to allow Zelensky to have the MiG jets that Poland offered them. So if they're not going to fight and win, I really can't blame Americans saying, then why are we even bothering helping at all? And if Western Europe isn't going to do their part, why should we penny up anything?
stay tuned, my friend. We're gonna come down hard on France and Germany, who are not doing enough to help Ukraine. It's in their backyard, okay? Number one, if Putin gets away with this, there goes Taiwan. The two are connected. So the administration, the Biden administration, it's been slow and weak. Every time Ukraine needs a weapon system, we have to beg to get it. So I'm all in to win it. And you're not going to win this war by bleeding Ukraine dry and giving them weapons they need too late to affect the outcome on the battlefield. So Joe Biden's a disaster on the foreign policy front. We're in free fall. I've never been more worried about world stability than I am right now. We're on the verge of major conflict with China.
Well, you forgot one other thing. We're getting lectured by Mexico that they are a safer country.
Yeah.
But we'll save that for another day. Senator, thank you. Appreciate it.
You.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.